close your eyes for a moment and ask yourself one simple question. When was the last time you truly believed in yourself? Not when things were easy, not when everyone was cheering for you, but when life became difficult. When every door seemed to close. When nothing made sense. Did you still believe? Because the truth is, anyone can believe in themselves when everything is going well. Anyone can feel confident after a victory. Anyone can smile when life is giving them exactly what they want. But real self-belief, the kind that changes lives, is born in moments of uncertainty. It is built in silence. It grows in pain. And it is tested when no one is watching. Right now, there are millions of people waking up, already defeated. Not because they failed today, but because they convinced themselves they will fail before they even begin. They cancel their dreams before life ever gets the chance to challenge them. They stay silent because they assume no one wants to hear their voice. They never apply for the opportunity because rejection feels safer than trying, and maybe, without realizing it, you have done the same. Maybe you have been waiting until you feel confident, waiting until you have more money, waiting until you know enough, waiting until the fear disappears. But let me tell you something that might change your life forever. Confidence does not come first. Action comes first. Read that again in your mind. Confidence does not come first. Action comes first. The person you admire today, the entrepreneur, the athlete, the artist, the speaker, the leader, none of them started because they felt fearless. They started while they were afraid. The difference was, they refused to let fear become their decision maker. Fear has a purpose. It tries to protect you. But sometimes, the very thing protecting you from failure is also protecting you from greatness. Think back to when you were a child. You didn't know how to walk. You fell. Again. And again. And again. But something incredible happened. You never called yourself a failure. You simply stood back up. Why? Because no one had taught you to doubt yourself yet. Somewhere along the journey, you stopped seeing failure as part of learning and started seeing it as proof that you weren't enough. That is the lie. The biggest lie fear ever tells. Failure does not define you. Quitting does. One mistake cannot define your future. One rejection cannot measure your worth. One bad season cannot predict the rest of your life. Remember this. Every successful person you know has failed more times than most people ever realize. The only difference is that they didn't stop. While others allowed disappointment to become their identity, they allowed disappointment to become their teacher. And that changed everything. Today, I want you to make a decision. Not a decision about your career. Not a decision about money. Not even a decision about success. A decision about yourself. Decide that from this moment forward, you will stop speaking to yourself like an enemy. Because the words you repeat become the beliefs you live. If every morning you tell yourself, "I'm not good enough," your mind will search for evidence. If every day you repeat, "I always fail," your brain will notice every mistake and ignore every victory. But the opposite is also true. If you begin telling yourself, "I am learning, I am growing, I can become stronger," your mind begins searching for proof that those words are true. Your thoughts become your habits. Your habits become your actions. Your actions become your future. So before you ask the world to believe in you, ask yourself something far more important. Do you believe in you? Because the answer to that question will determine the direction of your entire life. There is something most people never realize. Self-belief is not something you are born with. It is something you build, brick by brick, choice by choice, day after day. And just like anything you build, it becomes stronger every time you refuse to quit. Many people are waiting for confidence to arrive, They believe that one morning they will wake up, feeling fearless, feeling ready, feeling unstoppable. But that morning never comes. Feeling fearless, feeling ready, feeling unstoppable. But that morning never comes, because confidence is not a gift. It is the reward for doing difficult things. Every challenge you avoid teaches your mind that fear is stronger than you. But every challenge you face, even if you struggle, teaches your mind something different. It says, I survived. I learned. I am stronger than I was yesterday. And that is how confidence is created. Not in comfort, but in courage. Look at your life for a moment. How many opportunities have you missed? Because you were waiting to feel ready? How many dreams have been delayed? Because you believed someone else was more talented? How many times have you compared your beginning to someone else's middle? Comparison is one of the fastest ways to lose belief in yourself. Because you are comparing your private struggles to someone else's public success. You don't see the nights they wanted to quit. You don't see the failures, the tears, the loneliness, the years of uncertainty. You only see the result. Never compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Your journey belongs to you. Your timing belongs to you. Your purpose belongs to you. Your purpose belongs to you. And your future should never be measured by someone else's progress. Maybe life hasn't gone according to your plan. Maybe you've been disappointed. Maybe you trusted the wrong people. Maybe you've worked hard and still felt invisible. Maybe you've prayed and wondered why nothing changed. If that's you, listen carefully. Your current situation is not your final destination. This chapter is not the whole story. Storms do not last forever. Pain does not last forever. Failure does not last forever. But the person you become while walking through those moments can stay with you forever. Sometimes, life is not preparing your success. It is preparing your character. Because success without character is difficult to keep. Every setback is teaching you patience. Every obstacle is teaching you resilience. Every delay is teaching you endurance. And one day, you will realize that the lessons were just as valuable as the victory. So stop asking, why is this happening to me? Start asking, what is this teaching me? That one question can change everything. Because victims ask, why me? But leaders ask, what now? They don't waste their energy complaining about the past. They use their energy to build the future, and today, that choice belongs to you. You can keep listening to the voice of doubt, or you can begin listening to the voice of possibility, the voice that says, this is difficult, but I can learn. This will take time, but I will keep going. I may fall again, but I will always stand back up. That is the voice that creates extraordinary lives. So today, don't promise yourself that everything will be easy. Promise yourself that no matter what happens, you will keep moving forward. One step, one decision, one day at a time. Because greatness is never built in a single moment. It is built through thousands of small decisions made when nobody is watching. And those quiet decisions will one day become the loudest success story of your life. As you listen to these words, I want you to imagine something. Imagine meeting yourself 10 years from today. The strongest version of you. The wisest version of you. The person who refused to give up. Now imagine they look you in the eyes and ask just one question. Why did you spend so much time doubting me? How would you answer? Would you say, I was afraid. I didn't think I was good enough. I kept waiting for the perfect moment. But here's the truth. There is no perfect moment. There is only this moment. The moment you are living. Right now. The decision that changes your life is rarely a dramatic one. It doesn't come with fireworks. It doesn't announce itself. Sometimes, it is simply the quiet decision to try again. One more application. One more workout. One more chapter. One more day. One more attempt. Never underestimate the power of one more. History has never been changed by people who never felt fear. History was changed by ordinary people who decided their dreams were bigger than their doubts. And that same choice is available to you today, right now. Maybe no one has ever believed in you. Maybe people laughed at your dreams. Maybe they told you, you'll never make it. You should be realistic. You should stop trying. Let them speak, because their opinions do not define your future. Your actions do. The people who achieve extraordinary things are not always the most talented. They are often the most persistent. When life knocked them down, they stood up. When they were rejected, they kept improving. When they felt afraid, they kept walking. Not because they were fearless, but because they refused to let fear become their master. One day, people will see your success. They will call you lucky. They will admire your confidence. They will say, you make it look easy. But they will never see the mornings you wanted to quit, the nights you questioned yourself, the moments you chose discipline instead of excuses. They will only see the victory. You will remember the journey, and that journey will make the victory meaningful. So from this day forward, stop asking for permission to become the person you were created to be. Stop waiting for someone else to believe in you. Become your own encouragement. Become your own supporter. Become the voice that lifts yourself when the world is silent. Because every great journey begins with one decision. The decision to believe. Not because success is guaranteed, but because your future is worth fighting for. So when this video ends, don't just feel inspired. Take action. Write down your goal. Make the phone call. Start the project. Read the first page. Take the first step, because the life you've been dreaming about will never be built by waiting. It will be built by starting. Remember this. You are stronger than your excuses. You are greater than your fears. You are bigger than your failures. And you are capable of far more than you have allowed yourself to believe. Never let one bad day convince you that you have a bad life. Never let one failure convince you that you are a failure. And never let the opinions of people who are not living your life decide your future. One day, you will look back at the person you are today, and you will smile, not because the journey was easy, but because you refused to quit. Because on this day, you made one decision, the decision to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, even when the road is difficult. Believe in yourself, even when progress feels slow. Believe in yourself, even when nobody is clapping, because one day, the person you are becoming will thank the person who refused to give up today. This is your life. This is your moment. Now go and become the person you were always capable of becoming.